Y'all, thanks for checking out Euclid Mining. So today we had a lightning storm pass by my neighborhood, and I was at work. I wasn't able to get home, and I wasn't able to shut anything down, and I was really nervous because I didn't want anything to happen. Now, I was able to log into my rigs and shut them down, the GPUs, remotely from my phone, but I wasn't able to log in and shut the ASICs down. So I was a little nervous because if anything happened, I didn't want to lose any of these. So the only thing that really gave me a peace of mind was when, if you remember back when I had the two 20 amp outlets installed, I also had the whole house surge protector installed. Now, I know you can't rely on that, and of course you should always take precautions if there is a storm coming or something like that you want to be careful with. But since I wasn't able to get home, at least I knew I had this. Now, the point of this is that if there's anything that, say, lightning hits the house or there's a surge from the pole, this box up top here will blow out, and then it'll stop the electric from coming down to the panel and then ultimately going from the panel to any of the machines or anything you have in your house. So I'm just going to come over here and show you what I got real quick. Hang on, let's get up here. So that's what I have there. It is on its own breaker here. It does have a 50 amp breaker. We did have to move a couple things around in order to fit that 50 amp breaker in there for that surge protector. It's got to be dedicated. Now look, you need to talk to an electrician if you want to have something like this installed. The box itself cost me about $100 a quarter. The breaker was around, I don't know, around 50 bucks. So let's just say 200 bucks for the whole setup. And then of course you have to have an electrician come and install it for you. I had Ryan help me out. So after he was done, a couple beers, paid my tab off with him. So he was happy. I was extremely happy. And thank God I got a buddy like Ryan to help me out from time to time because that would have been quite a few bucks, probably another 200 bucks to have it installed. But even if you did pay to have it installed, the point of this is that if there's any problems, if anything happens to your house, this will cut the power out to the panel and save any hardware or any equipment you haven't plugged into it. Even your TV, my Xbox, or anything in between like that, it would save everything plugged into the panel. So for around 400 bucks, I think it's worth it considering the investment that you make with what you may have at your home mining setup. So anyway, it didn't have to get used, and I hope it never has to get used. I know that if it did get used and something did happen to the house, the box would blow out, so you would have to get a new one and replace it. But $100 a quarter to replace that compared to what would be blown out here or blown out here or blown out inside your house, I think it was worth the money, and I think it was worth getting. So anyway, again, you got to talk to an electrician to see what's right for you at your setup. But for me, it is a little bit of peace of mind because I wasn't able to get home to shut these down. At least I knew I had a little bit of like my last line of defense in case anything did happen and I wasn't home in order to save any of my equipment. So anyway, I just thought I'd show it to y'all. So thank God we didn't use it today, but we'll see if maybe in the future it will save me, and maybe it never will, but I hope it never has to save me. But I like to know that it is there and it is running. So as far as temperatures out here real quick, I'll just let you know that we're running at about 110 to 112 degrees out here. The ventilation is not doing enough. Right now, I have those two off, and I have that Z11 off. I only have that one Z11 and those 5 running up top. It is just too warm to run anything else right now, and it is really unfortunate because I really want to run all these machines, but unfortunately the heat is just killing me. So right now I'm kind of stuck. So still working on that. I'll have more updates as we go. Today's video is really just to remind you all of the whole house surge protector. If you ever have any storms or anything pass by your house and you're not able to get home, like I said, it's a little peace of mind. So I'm not trying to sell you on it. I'm just saying maybe check it out. So all right, y'all, appreciate you checking in. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.